I'm Ryan Erickson, and this is Project Syncro. Other than this seam, can't quite tell it.
Which seam? On the top?
See, look over on that side.
You just fill it? Oh.
Yeah. Because it had been hit, so that seam is, you know, back here. Doesn't matter. Actually, I had more trouble with this spot right here. I did it on the other side. And as soon as I touched it with the sandpaper, it just took the paint all the way off the edge. Great. And I just ruined that, you know, hours of painting in like 30 seconds. Ruined. Got to repaint it. So once I just accepted that I had to do it over again, just practiced sanding. So now the second time through everything, it's looking halfway decent. Maybe. So when I started wet sanding, I used the block first, and as soon as I touched this section down here, there were like 3 high spots in it, and they immediately wore through all the way down to bare metal in like 30 seconds. Like, I screwed that up almost immediately. So I ditched the sanding block and did most of the cheesy rough stuff by hand, just with a latex glove, a piece of sandpaper folded in half, soaked, and then just, you know, Karate Kid style. And that worked pretty well for practice, but I wore through paint just practicing and decided I needed to go way thicker, so resprayed both quarters, laid it on super thick, had runs everywhere, and now that I've been wet sanding and polishing, thanks to Mark and John also for helping me out, it's actually starting to look pretty good. had a set of fender flares somewhere, but I can't find them.
Aren't they downstairs?
Well,
Oh, I think I know where they're at.
there's a lot of stuff over in the corner. Like, all my body panels are over here. There they are. Way.
See, I thought Kendall brought up the list.
Yeah, I didn't actually dig them all out. Oh, crap. There she is. All right. Every once in a while, you just need a little bit of motivation. So, I know I can hit these with a heat gun and bring them back, but I'll do that at a later juncture. Oh yeah. You know something different?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to trim these down and then put something around the bottom of them. Or just leave it trimmed. Because that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, well, something to do. So this isn't 100% done, obviously, but most of this is polished to the point that I know I'm not going to need to respray anything, you know, outrageous. I want to make sure I didn't make any more wet sanding mistakes or burn through with the polisher or anything on the body. So now that that's done, I actually have to break this whole wall out, or most of it rather, so that I can roll the car out, get a bunch of sets of sawhorses or a drop cloth or something, and lay out the hood, the front fenders, the doors, the hatch, that lower front valance, that little trim piece under the grille, anything else I'm forgetting that needs to be painted white also. So that's, hopefully that won't take quite as long, just since I can lay everything flat. The big pain here was always getting something that was at a weird angle or whatever. the roof went really well when it was level, so hopefully the hood will go fairly well and everything will lay down halfway decently. I still have plenty of paint left, so hopefully that isn't a huge headache. I know we keep throwing the word finished around, but that, I guess I will sort of be finished after that. We'll see how long that takes. I'm just going to rough sand most of that stuff. It's all got paint on it still, and the factory paint is actually really decent. So just the same as this, I'm not sanding it all the way down to bare metal and then priming it up from that. I'm just going to rough it up, prime it, paint it, sand it, polish it. So that'll be the next couple days probably.
My lights are being used.
Well, I had good lighting up here until one of them basically exploded.
Start throwing sparks.
It was a humid day. Turned them on and fucker just shot sparks up the side. It's like, well, that's the end of my lights.